Today we're going to focus on moving the pranic energy out of the head and from the base to the heart, from the heart to the throat. This will help to balance the 5 elements. It will help to balance the 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Generally, you'll feel more relaxed than energized. And at the end, after the meditation, I'll tell you how to do something a little bit more energizing. But today we're going to focus on pacification and tonifying rather than exciting, energizing. So just begin to become aware of your natural incoming and outgoing breath. Just take a moment to tune into the movement of the breath. You may feel it in your trunk, your abdomen. You may notice the coolness of the air as it goes in the nostrils. Just become aware of that natural flow of the breath, respiration. And also imagine that the incoming breath is filled and charged with pranic energy. You may want to see it as a color. Often gold is used, a golden light, a golden mist. But whatever your intuition is telling you in terms of that, feel free that you're breathing in this pranic energy charged with purity of golden light. And as it enters through the nostrils and enters through the system, it charges, purifies every channel, every nadi, every marma point, acupuncture point, every tissue, all the way down to the cellular level. And this purity bathes whatever may be in the system that is causing an imbalance, a blockage, a stoppage of any kind. The light outshines the darkness in this case, both coexisting, but one predominant. So sit up as tall as you can so that your whole spine is straight. And align your body in such a way that your shoulders are back, like when you're doing mountain pose or your standing poses, that you're lifting up from the crown of your head, lengthening from the base to the top, that your hands are resting in a comfortable way so there's no tension in the shoulders, arms. Draw the front of the pelvis up slightly so that you're sitting more into the fullness of the hip, the back of the hip. Release any tension in the abdomen. And as you take your next breath now, breathe as if you're breathing in through your belly button, that your nostrils are down by your belly button, and as you breathe, you're allowing the breath to inflate the abdominal region, and as you exhale, the belly just naturally goes back to its normal position. So you're focusing on breathing at the belly button region, expansion And as you exhale, there's a little bit of a contraction without force and a relaxation. And you're not trying to count the breath or do anything unnatural. You're just focusing the natural breath into the belly region. Breathing in through the nose, filling the belly, breathing out through the nose, allowing the belly to relax. So do this now. I'll watch the clock. We'll do it for a few minutes, couple of minutes. Natural in-breath, expansion, natural out-breath, relaxation. So just take pause for a moment and tap into any sensations or feelings, awareness in the body and the mind, heat, coolness. Just notice from that almost 3 minutes of breathing anything that might have occurred. Without judging it, just notice it like you're turning the stations of a TV. You're just noticing. And so we'll continue this now for another 3 minutes. And take care of yourself. If you need to take normal breaths and shift your attention to not doing the work of pranayama, that's okay. Just do what you feel you need for yourself. But in any case, I won't speak for the next 3 minutes. We'll continue with the belly breathing. And then begin to just let your breath do what it does best, which is respirate. Turn your mind into becoming a witness and observing any shifts, changes, nothing, something, and identifying through feelings or adjectives or however it is that you perceive. Just notice what might be occurring or not occurring and where it's occurring in the body. What is the breath telling you? Is it pointing anything out? Is it asking anything of you? Is it showing you something? Leading you to something? And so, where the biggest sensations are, is where you want to focus. What feels full? What feels empty? What feels expansive? What feels contracting? And also, if you need less strictness in your body between the techniques, take a moment as you're sitting to just make micro movements to stretch and move the spine, because it takes an awful lot of energy for pranayama in the body. It's a very subtle practice, and it takes an enormous amount of mental and physical prowess to stay the course. So give yourself permission to move before we move on to the next pranayama technique. So, okay, and then coming to stillness again in your body, and once again coming into a tadasana, a mountain alignment, even as you sit, supporting your back. And then we'll go into pranayama with the Nadi Sodhanam mudra, alternate nostril breathing. Because it also involves a mudra, you may, after a few minutes, become focused on the stiffness of your hands. And if it becomes too intrusive, then don't do it. Imagine it in your mind as I give instructions as to incoming and outgoing. Imagine your hand on your nose controlling the in-breath, the out-breath. It's just as powerful to do it mentally as it is to physically control the breath. So we'll just start by coming into the mudra, letting the ring finger, if you're doing it with the Vishnu mudra, letting the ring finger rest on the left nostril, the moon side, feminine side, and the thumb resting on the right side, the sun side. And because technically the sun is up, well, maybe not in Salt Lake, but it's going to rise, we want to balance it out by starting on the moon side. So press on the right side, the sun side, with your thumb, and take an inhale gently through the left side, the moon side, and then close that side immediately. Open the right side, the opposite side, let the air out through that sun side. And then immediately when that air is done, Inhale through that right side, sun side. Immediately close that side with your thumb. Exhale on the other side, opening the moon side. Exhale completely. Inhale on the moon side. Exhale on the sun side. Inhale on the sun side. Exhale on the moon side. And you're going at your own pace. Inhaling on the moon side. Exhaling on the sun side. Inhaling on the sun side. Exhaling on the moon side. Inhaling on the moon side. Exhaling on the sun side. Inhaling on the sun side. Exhaling on the moon side. And continue now at your own pace, alternating the breath gently, without force. Alternate nostril breathing, balancing. And the next time that you exhale on the moon side, the left side, just release the mudra. Let the natural breath come back. Witness and become aware of any sensations, vibrations, any messages, any awareness. In some circles, the inspiration is considered higher consciousness, God, heavenly related, cosmic related, that we breathe because of the exhale, that the hierarchy might be exhaling and we're inhaling that pranic energy from a heavenly benevolent force. As they exhale, we inhale. As we exhale, they inhale. And so we're sharing a breath. We're sharing a breath and we're taking in hidden messages, invisible meanings, inspiration, creation, life force. And as we exhale, we give back. And we also let go and release. We await the next incoming breath without clinging and hoarding and gripping and fearfulness. We await the next inhale with gratitude and love. We breathe in fully and we exhale, giving back. And we wait for the inhale. There's always a slight pause between the exhale and the inhale naturally. And you might notice a slight clinging as you inhale before you exhale. And these are natural retentions, kumbhaka. Just keep them very short. If you find yourself clinging on the retention, see if you can relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax and take in. Relax and let go. Relax. Take in with gratitude. Always mindful of the incoming and the outgoing breath as your teacher. The breath becomes the guide. And you can use this as a meditation or you can use it as a pranayama technique or both. If the mind wanders away to something, gently encourage it, bring it back. Take a deeper breath in. Sometimes the bigness helps to bring the mind back. And stay focused on the incoming and the outgoing breath. Breathing in the golden mist, breathing out the golden mist, breathing inspiration, breathing out, letting go. See yourself filled with a golden mist, permeating every layer of your body, mental, physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, etheric, all the layers, inside and outside through your auric fields, radiating golden light. Like your own breathing mechanism to draw energy, to draw peace, calmness, healing, whenever you need it. So let's begin to allow the respiration to take over and do its thing. And gently begin to rub your hands together in palming. And when you feel ready, allow the palms to rest gently against the eyes. Notice what you see, hear, feel in that darkness that is not complete darkness. There may be patterns that emerge. Just be aware. And then gradually, when you feel ready, allow the hands to move away from the eyes, flutter the eyes open, looking downward to adjust to the light of the room. Namaste, everyone. Namaste.